Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. It's me again, Jen. Hello! And it is Friday. It is the first Friday of the month. It is the 5th of February, and we are reading from the Divine Tarot. Sorry, I keep doing that. It is the Tarot of the Divine. I'm sure the Divine Tarot is equally divine, but probably a different deck. So the Tarot of the Divine, which is based on folklore, myths, and figures from cultures around the world. And this deck was lent to me by my dear friend and student Taylor. I gotta say, she's got great taste in cards. We did the Nightmare Before Christmas deck, was also hers. But this one I may actually add to my collection because I really do enjoy it. So we are on Friday. I hope for weekend cards. I always hope for good cards for the weekend. Joyful, exciting, positive. Let's see what we've got for this Friday. Okay, well, sort of, I guess. It's an interesting card. All right. This is the 7 of Wands. And in this case, the wands look a little bit more like railroad spikes to me. Uh, we have our character raising his hammer up and the sun brightly behind him, kind of at his back. He definitely looks like he is a railroad worker. I am going to say that this is John Henry. I hope I'm saying that right. I think it's John Henry. This is a strictly American folk tale. And I mean, like, of the American with the waving flag America, not just Native American Americas kind of thing. And I think this might be the first one. And I'm kind of interested to see how many of these there are. But this is, if this is John Henry, this is about the railroad worker who basically tried to outdo the machine. So I really like this. If this is the story, I'm hoping it is. I really like it for the Seven of Wands because the Seven of Wands is about really uh, picking your battles, but also like striving for a win. And that win is something that's like deep inside of you. This is not just, hey, I did a good thing today. It's more like this is who I am and I'm going to fight for this. And this is part of my being. Now, the story of John Henry does not have a happy ending necessarily. He does defeat the machine, but at the same time, at the end, spoiler alert, he basically collapses from exhaustion, and he proves that man can defeat machine, but not by much. So I don't know. I feel like this has a lot of meaning in today's society as well as we move towards another technological leap forward, so to speak, with computers and all of these things. We're in the same kind of place that they were during the railroad times of letting technology kind of leap ahead of the muscle of man. In this case, it's not man's physical muscle. In our modern day, it's man's mental muscle. Can we outsmart the computer? Can we find new ways of doing the things that we do? And if not, how well can we stand our ground and do that battle? So, with this card being upright, it's about winning and fighting your battles and, really kind of crushing your enemy in a way, whether your enemy is another person or an idea. It can be, hey, no, I don't believe this is right. I'm going to do something different. Now, I try to say this at the beginning of things, but sometimes I forget. This card did come up inverted. And on the flip side of this card, it usually can mean defeat. But at the same time, being that this is a Friday card and I don't want to be super negative about it, I think it can also lean into the idea of letting things go and picking your battles. So while on one side it is you are defeated, you are taken down a notch, that kind of thing, it can also be, you know what, this is not my fight. This is not worth it. I just want to enjoy my day. I want to enjoy my weekend. I'm not going to worry about this till Monday. that is kind of the energy that you can also give to this card of, yeah, I don't really want to have this fight anymore. I don't really want to deal with this. Let's just move on. Let's relax and enjoy where we are right now. We'll worry about that fight another day, or maybe it's really just not that important. It's not that big a deal. So couple different ways to read this card. I really want to see if this is John Henry. I gotta confess, like I probably read into this all the wrong way and it's not John Henry, but let's see. All right, we have, oh yes, I was correct. It is John Henry. And apparently the folktale originates from Alabama. I didn't know specifically where it originated. I just figured, it's a railroad story. I knew approximately the time period it originated from. But yes, it is from Alabama specifically. So, yes, his courage and resolve is an inspiration even to those who disagree with him. So, yeah, which I don't know. I feel like in the end, John Henry sort of loses the railroad machine people. They win, kind of, because they prove that the machine can keep going even after a man has collapsed from exhaustion. But the big high mucky mucks who built the machine still think, wow, that was really powerful that he did that. But I'm sure they weren't too disappointed in their machine either. So, yeah, I can't find them being the good guys in this at all. So, while yes, it does exhibit that energy of endurance, at the same time, I think John Henry is an excellent way to embody both the upright and inverted version of this card because, yes, he is endurance. He is willing to fight for his beliefs. He is willing to fight to the bitter end. But ultimately, sometimes fighting to the bitter end is going to give you the reverse, and it is going to cause you to die a bitter, horrible, exhausting death at the end. So pick your battles this weekend. Enjoy. Maybe wait till Monday to bring up to the boss some of the things that you're worried about. And, it's Friday. Relax. Have fun. Be cozy. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I will see you on Monday.